Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys, Games and Collectibles. And today we are looking at something very, very old and very, very rare. We are looking at the 1965 release by A.C Gilbert from their James Bond series of action toys. And this particular set we are looking at today is from two items from the iconic movie Goldfinger. And this is the packet that it comes in. Now, Gilbert done quite a selection of James Bond toys. They had the license for James Bond toys in the 1960s. They produced quite a few of the 3-inch figures. Was it 3? Yeah, 3-inch, just over 3-inch figures. They also produced some 12-inch figures, and they produced some action toys. They also done a briefcase. So yeah, they've done quite a bit of the toys back in the 1960s. What we're looking at today, though, is the accessories for the 3-inch action figures, and this particular set is from Goldfinger. Okay, so this is the card it comes on. It says James Bond Secret Agent 007 Action Toys, and it says Action Pool Table flips over to reveal secret Fort Knox robbery plans. And you've got Goldfinger's horrible laser table beam can cut through solid steel. And at the bottom it says spin top pool table and deadly ray. And it's item number 16542. And it's Gilbert. And it says 1965 Gilrose Production and Eon Productions Limited. 1965 A.C Gilbert US patent pending. So this is a very, very early one before even the patent was available. Okay, that's the front of the card. I don't think there's anything on the back of these cards. No, just like the most of the items in the 60s, they were packaged very, very cheaply with no printing on the back. The printing was just on the front. Now, as you can see, this is very old, and the card's not in the best of shape. It is bowed somewhat, and it is the bubble is just beginning to come away from the card on this side, but we can still see the items. So if you look at the top item there, this is Goldfinger's pool table, and it does come with some balls, but the balls have actually dropped down. You can just see them at the bottom of the bubble there. There's 3 balls there. There's also a pool cue somewhere which is drop somewhere. I don't know where that is. It's tucked under there somewhere, but anyhow, so that the balls go in there, and there's a little tiny rod of wood that you use to it might be stuck behind the laser table, but the tabletop flips over and it reveals the plans. Now the plans have come off the bottom of the they were bonded to the bottom of the pool table. You can see the bottom pool table there, but they've actually come off and they're stuck now behind the laser table. So if it was opened up, you'd have to take them off and just gum them to the bottom of the table, and say that then flips over, and you've got the pool table at the top and the plans for Fort Knox at the bottom. And then, of course, you've got the laser table here, which Bond would be originally strapped to. Now, again, Bond has come off. If you just notice on the back of the Bond figure there, you can see a hole in his back. And he fits onto the little spike that is sticking up inside on the platform table there, and that's how he stays into position. There is tape there also which was holding him in position, but due to age that is also lifted, and he's come off the table and he's now head first into the bubble. He's stuck at the other end, but that is a miniature 3-inch James Bond figure, and obviously you've got the laser ray at the top which is adjustable. So yeah, oh, is that the pool? That might be the pool tape. There's a pool cue just on the laser table there as well. I've just noticed that. So you've got the pool cue there, which goes with the pool table at the top. And these were all suitable to be added on to your 3-inch figures. So they did do the whole range of 3-inch figures, from Dr. No right away through to right through the 60s, I think, right up until the end of Sean Connery's era of Bond, I think. So anyway, so there was a big variety of action figures. And if you look at actually on our website, you will see that we do have quite a selection of the figures available as well. Okay, so how well did these do? Well, yeah, they done absolutely splendid. Obviously, James Bond was massive. Well, it's still massive now, but in the 1960s, when it had first come out, with Sean Connery playing the iconic Secret Service agent, it was humongous. And Connery was obviously one of the most sought-after actors back in the 60s, and he portrayed the character of James Bond to a T. So it was very popular. Everybody wanted to be Bond, and all the women wanted their men to be Bond. So that's how popular it was. The kids wanted to be Bond. They used to play Bond in the playgrounds and so on. Yeah, it was a difficult time because it was only movies and they were all PGs. We had to wait, as kids, we had to wait to see them on television, and they were usually on quite late because of the watershed. So it was back then, back in the day, we're talking they were shown on the TV after 9 o'clock. And of course, as young children, we were going to bed at 9:30, 10 o'clock at the latest. So we never really got to see the whole of the movie. There was no such thing as video, so you couldn't record them, or DVDs, or DVD players, or internet streaming. So you couldn't watch them if you missed it. That was it. You just had to hope that one day they would show them again, and you could watch them as you were older and stay up later to see them. That was then. Obviously, nowadays you can watch them anytime you like. A lot of the Bond films are shown in the early afternoons now, uncut, unedited. And of course, you can stream them on most of the platforms. But back in the day, you couldn't. So to relive your own favourite films, you had the toy series, which was A.C. Gilbert licensed products, and this is a section of that. There's also other things. There was colouring books, there was annuals and so on. There was a briefcase, and there was also 12-inch figures. There was model kits and card games and board games and all sorts of things like that was produced in the 60s to run along with the brand. So they all done very well. They all sold out, sold highly. But back in those days, the toys, obviously, they were made to be played with. They were open. They were played with. They weren't made to last. So they played with, damaged, broken, thrown away. That's how the toys worked. So finding them in this condition, which I wouldn't go as far as to say this is mint, because it's there is, obviously, you can see there's damage to the card at the top. It is bowed, and there is some splitting of the bubble. The contents are mint, although the sticker has come off of the bottom of the pool table with the Fort Knox robbery plans. But other than that, obviously, it's all of the items are mint because they're still factory sealed in the card. But finding them like this is very, very difficult. They do pop up from time to time on some of the platforms, so if you keep looking, you eventually probably will find a set. But they're not as easy as they used to be. Certainly not as easy as they used to be to come by. But as usual, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a few of these, and they're currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It'll take you straight to the website, and you'll be able to find this and many other vintage James Bond items, and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive you will not want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there is something in particular you are looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long-lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay. Oh, and also, I'd say do keep watching, because we have got some absolutely awesome items coming through soon. Our team are tirelessly working in the background to get these items ready for sale and ready to shoot videos for. So keep watching. You will not be disappointed with what you see. Okay, that's it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed this very short video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.